with Amit. San Jose Regionals got third place, and your Burning Abyss deck profile. Let's get on into it.
Alright, so I chose to play Burning Abyss because I felt it was the best deck to play for the event, obviously.
Best deck.
3 Max C, felt it was really good, preventing them from trying to establish a board, and even in the mirror match is really good. I played 3 Terratops, one's up with me right now, but along with 1 Takaton board, because the engine just really fixes your hands. Sometimes I just open a ton of traps, but opening this would give me access to Dante, and then I could just play the game. 1 Tour Guide standard, 3 Fiendish Rhino, 1 Graph, 2 Sir, 3 Skarm, 1 Rubik, 1 Calcat. This card's pretty good when you have Beatrice out, and you can just dump this with Beatrice and bounce back their back rows during the end phase. 1 Barbar, because of time, 1 Livik, 2 Farfa, 1 Alec. As for the spells, I decided to play 1 Regeki, 2 Dark Hole. I really needed board wipers because I couldn't get over big monsters. Sometimes when I had Max C, I could just basically draw into this and clear their board and just OTK them with Dante. 1 Foolish Burial, 3 Twin Twister, cards basically free in this deck because the deck generates a lot of card advantage for minimal cost. 1 Warning, 2 Horn of Heaven, 3 seemed excessive. 1 Traveler, 1 Fire Lake. I oftentimes would rather just add these cards back to the hand sometimes with my Dante, and I wouldn't want to draw more than 1 copy ever, so that's why I chose to just play 1 of each. 1 Skill Drain card was really great. It just stopped any OTKs, even against like Draco Pal when they try to Ignister and whatnot. I can flip this card on them, and then they have to basically just be over a wall, and especially in time, this card's really good. And I decided to play 3 strikes, but I can only find one other one right now.
So you played 3 in the event, though?
Yeah, I played 3 in the event. 2 were borrowed. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So that's it for the main deck. So for the side deck, I decided to play 3 system downs. Once again, big beaters, Cosmo. They have a really hard time getting around all that, and this, most of the time, even if they set up tin can plays and whatnot, this card just instantly just puts me so far ahead, and I don't even have to worry about cards like Destroyer or Slip Rider when they call the Haunted. When I am afraid of them using Call the Haunted to bring it back from the graveyard.
Right.
When I have an Iron Wall or a Floodgate. 3 anti-spells, card just takes a dump on Draco Pal. 2 Iron Wall, card was amazing. I sided this along with the system down, so first I would resolve my system downs most of the time, and then I would activate the Iron Wall, and then it was pretty much game from then. 3 Master Restrict. Ironically, I didn't play against any Monarchs today, but I was ready. 2 Mischief of the Gnomes. This card was really good because in the mirror, I was able to dump this with Beatrice, and then I could banish it the same turn I dumped it, and then reduce all monsters in their hands levels by 1. So then it would reduce all their monsters to 2, and they couldn't make any play for the turn, and they basically had to set a monster and then just go pass. 2 Flying Sea, because cards just devastating versus mirror match or whatnot. And so that's it for the side deck. Extra deck was 3 Dante, standard, 2 Beatrice, 1 Virgil. Beatrice is just amazing, but it's sad to say that pretty much in the mirror match, anybody who drops this first is going to be way ahead. So that's rather unfortunate, since it's hard to play then. 1 Dante Pilgrim, 2 Phantom Knights of Breaksword, 1 Super Mega Quantum Grandpas. This card was amazing. It really helped me win games. I was able to perhaps pop a back row I was afraid of, such as like being afraid if they maybe had to set MST or something for my Floodgate, and then I could just pop it and then set my Floodgate without any fear. 2 Nightmare Shark for time, 1 Acid Golem, 1 Utopic Future, and by mistake I played 1 Key Beetle because...
By mistake.
Yes, I was really tired, and I figured that this card works on any Fiend type monsters in the graveyard when it dies, which would be pretty crazy if it was the case, but that wasn't the case. And
so 14 card extra deck pretty much.
14 card extra deck pretty much, but I never needed the extra 14th card, or 15th card, so it was never really a big deal.
Were there any changes you do to it? You would?
I definitely play enemy controller in my side deck. The card's just amazing, and
I had multiple people tell me the same thing. They regretted not siding it.
the card is just amazing. It can turn you for like it can change a disadvantageous situation of your opponent having a really good established board into basically just making it flop immediately.
Right.
And so, you know, it could take Dante, you can discard your BA and then drop your own Beatrice on it, and then it just turns the tempo of the game around so quickly.
What shoutouts do you have? I know you have some.
Yeah, so shoutouts to Team Jobber, my team, shoutouts to Rock Low, shoutouts to Adam Lewandowski, shoutouts to my other friend Adam, his last name I can't remember, I think it's Adam Barone.
No, his friend's name.
Yeah, what a friend, right? Shoutouts to Brendan Soon, Mitchell Wong, Theo, Denny Koo, lots of people from SF where I currently stay and reside, and shout out to my local Equilibrium games in Concord, California.
Also,
and shout out to Shaba and Alec.
Also,
Shaba.
and Luca and Mitchell.
Luca and Mitchell.
Freedom!
All right, all
Mitchell.
that jobber here.
Free
Signing
Luca!
out.
What place do you end up getting, by the way?
Life.
Third.
Third
I
place.
got you.
All right, for sure.
So
Congrats.